You gotta be listening.
Actually, roll forward 5 feet and then turn right about 10 degrees.
Overrun the Alpha area. Our units are taking hold of objective Bravo 1.
Sorry, I heard someone say snarp. Also, like the
Oh, that was a good hit. Currently engaging. Tank destroyed.
Now I'm just playing devil music.
Objective Alpha.
I'm JB, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to get started in World War III. So the World War III beta has begun. Well, open beta. It's been closed beta for a while. I've been playing this game since 2018, and I just want to share with you a few tips, tricks, and an overview of how the game works to get you started the right way. So first off, first tip, go to customize, go down here to right here, clear item notifications. Boom. That will get rid of those notifications on the main screen, because that's going to be annoying as hell as you through the way you level up. Alright, so we just got in the game, just booted up to the menu. First thing I recommend you doing right here is go to customize. Alright, now from here you can customize a few things. Identification does your banner, your icon, your flag. Okay, then you've got your equipment, which is your guns, obviously, your gear. You got your strikes, which is like kill streaks in Call of Duty. And then you have your character slot, which is your customization for your character, all your cosmetics. Now, the big meat and potatoes here are in the equipment slot. Okay, so strikes can be UAVs, counter UAVs, airstrikes, vehicles, things of that nature. They're not overly spammed in this game like they are in some other games like COD. So they're great, and you earn them by getting XP on the map. So if you're taking a point, you get XP towards your streaks or your strikes. If you're killing people, it'll go give you score towards your strikes as well. So that's really nice out there. So that the person who just can't kill anybody can still cap points and get strikes and be helpful. Alright, equipment. The customization system in this game is outstanding, and I'm going to show you a few things here, and then I'll give you some tips to get you started the right way. Alright, so different classes of guns. You have assault rifles, battle rifles, LMG, sniper, shotgun, sidearms, you know, your usual guns that you have here. I highly recommend as you start, I don't even know if you get the SMG unlocked first too with it, but you're going to start out with the MFBSK. Play that gun until you are like level 15 or 16. Don't jump on the other ones yet. Do not sleep on the MSBSK. It is a great gun. It's consistent. It has good range. It's got good attachment slots. So this is a great gun. It's a little heavier than, say, the barrel, but you also get an extra attachment slot on the gun. So as you notice, weight is a big thing in this game. So your guns add weight. So let's say MSBSK, 5 weight slots. You go here to battle rifles. Look how heavy these suckers are. See, these are better at long range, but they're heavier, right? So you got to keep your weight in mind because you have to store other gear in your person, so that weight matters, okay? So MSBSK, great weapon all throughout. Honestly, you can grind out, unlock all these weapons and still be rocking the MSBS for a while because you're grinding out attachments as well. This game has so much stuff to grind. It's great. Alright, so let's go back for a second. So you have your main gun. You've got your secondary weapon. This could be a different weapon. I just keep it as my sidearm to keep my weight down. So then you've got your armor. So you have 3 options with armor. You can do no armor, basically, Kevlar. Then you could do ceramic armor, or you can do steel armor. It's up to you. It affects your weight and your mobility. So it just depends on what you're able to kit out. I want to keep it at medium mobility. So I'm okay with rocking the 4 right now. If I was to go back and rock like the Kevlar, then I could be under the lightweight, which means I move a little faster. I'm a little more agile, right? But I'm okay with medium for now. Alright, so same with the head armor. You have your Kevlar helmet, which provides minimal protection. Then you have the titanium, which provides a little more protection against pistols and intermediate calibers that hit you in the head, right? So that's that. Alright, now we get to some good stuff here. So your gadget. Alright, so your gadget is one of 3 things. And if you're running a squad, you should have your squad have at least 1 medic, 1 equipment, and 1 ammo, which really helps. Medic, self-explanatory. You go up to it, you hit your action button, you hold it down, it refills your health. Equipment pack refills your equipment, your armor, like your gadgets, grenades, and armor. Okay. Ammo pack, you guessed it, ammo or rockets. Alright. Now, secondary gadgets. Secondary gadgets, if you have played any shooter in the past, God knows forever, you already know what's on this page. Things that go boom. I'm not spending too much time on this. Alright. This is where things get interesting, and this is what separates World War III from a lot of other games, this backpack. So this is your backpack that you can take with you into battle that gives you attachments that you can access. Now, they don't automatically come equipped on your person. You have to open your backpack menu, and you have to equip them. But let me explain why this is so cool. So I'm going to backtrack. All right, so MSBSK, it has 5 slots, right? 5 slots, okay? One of these slots is a sight. So when I go here, and I customize this bad boy, let me go back, okay? So as you see, I have a sight, right? Well, if I equip this sight on my backpack, okay, this is pretty cool, right? Look at that. If I equip that sight right there on my backpack, not this particular sight, but a sight, right? I could free up that particular slot on that gun. So this slot I can use for an attachment on the weapon. So I highly recommend when you start unlocking things, when you get to the backpack and you get to level 27, this is when this is really going to get good. So these sights kind of suck, honestly. These sights kind of suck, okay? All right. But when you get to level 27, you get this sight right here. So what I recommend doing is put that sight in your backpack and do not equip a sight on your weapon. So that when you start the round, you equip this sight out of your backpack so that you have all your attachment slots on your weapon. Okay, it gives you a free slot. Very helpful, okay? There are other sights. As you can see, there's a thermal optic sight. I don't use it. It's kind of cheesy. But if you've noticed, there is also a huge ADS time penalty for some of these. So you got to keep that in mind, right? All right, so you also have a secondary sight. This kind of goes on the side. These are okay. Nothing really special here. You've also got that offset, that thermal right there, so that's nice. Okay, so underbarrel attachments. You have a grenade launcher, and you have an underbarrel shotgun. So both of these are pretty fun, but I don't use them as much as I should. Then you got your muzzle attachments. This is where you can equip a suppressor, and it adds a lot of sway, and it reduces muzzle velocity quite a bit. But if you're out of attachment slots and you want a suppressor for a certain part of the map or whatever, then you can add it there. Okay, so gadgets. Gadgets, this is so useful. So you can have smoke grenades. These have gotten me out of so much trouble. Concussion grenades, if you're a rusher, these are very useful. Gas grenades are great for shutting down areas, right? Small areas of the map. Probably the most useful gadget in the game is the first aid kit. So when you get to level 33 and unlock that, you're going to be a very happy camper. Thermite's okay. Again, it's used to shut off an area. Okay, it runs for about 14 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds actually. Damage 14 per second, duration 30 seconds. Okay, so yeah, and a mini drone, a reconnaissance drone. I don't use that. All right, so that's that. That's your equipment right there. Okay. There's a lot of customization with these guns. Seriously, you can build out for certain things. Now, when it comes to this, let me go here. Okay, so you have so many different ways you can address this thing. You have your sight. You can add a secondary sight. As you can see, there's barrel attachments, magazine attachments. Each one has different attachments to provide pluses and minuses. Okay, it's no different from like the gunsmith in Call of Duty. Very similar, right? But one thing over here on the personal side, you have skins for your gun. I'm rocking the Ash skin right now. You have stickers that you can put on your gun. But look right here. So you also can customize parts of the gun. This has no effect on performance, but it does make the gun look good. So I like this stock a lot. But I can change it, see? No effect on performance, just a cosmetic effect. And I kind of like that. It gives you an extra layer of customization. Now, we'll say sometimes with the handguard or the rails on this section here, it can affect some of your attachments, but it'll warn you about that. So, yeah. And you can even change the grips. I like that one. But, yeah, there's a lot more. My favorite's like right there. All right, so you got that idea. If you know the gunsmith in Call of Duty, or you've, even Battlefield to a small extent, you can understand all that, okay? So you can customize both these. All right, so let's go to game modes. Okay. Well, really quick, career. So your career will show you stats. It'll show you what you've unlocked. So being that this beta just started, I'm only level 16. I miss all my unlocks. Okay, so this will show you this. Now, if you go to where it says level, this shows me what I just unlocked. So when I got to 16, I unlocked the barrel 7.62, right? But if you go up here, you click here, it'll show you what's coming. It'll show you what you have to look forward to. So if you want a certain weapon, like let's say you wanted the M416, you know you got to hit 21 to get it, right? So it gives you a lot to shoot for here. So that's the last gun you get, the Alpha. It's pretty nice. All right, so this is your stats. I'll show you something funny. So my stats. I've been trying to record this video, and I did a controller review, and my KD has dropped so much trying to play around with the controller and do this tutorial. So you're welcome, YouTube. So you got your stats. You've got challenges that you complete to get extra XP. You've got achievements, weapon mastery stuff, strike mastery stuff. That stuff doesn't need to be there yet. You also got a shop, which you can buy cosmetics. I'm not going to click on it right now, though. But yeah, shop, cosmetics, there would be a battle pass soon. Now, let's talk about what you can play. So, you have 2 game modes in this, okay? You have Tactical Ops and you have Team Deathmatch. Team Deathmatch, self-explanatory. I believe there's... How many maps you got here? Yeah, all these maps here are Team Deathmatch maps. Okay, quite a bit. Then you have Tactical Ops. So, oh wait, am I right? No, Team Deathmatch, all these right here. I was about to say, that seemed a little weird, okay? So Team Deathmatch has 3 maps. You got the Berlin Backyards, Warsaw, Shopping Mall, Moscow Senate. Tac Ops, you have these 5 right here, the bigger maps. So Tac Ops provides more XP. It gives you some objectives on the map and some much more creative firefights. I enjoy Tac Ops more. Deathmatch is great for stat whoring. So if I really wanted to like make my KD look good, get my stats up, I could farm Team Deathmatch. You know, it's fun enough for what it is. It's kind of just running a map in a circle and corner peeking, killing people, but it is what it is. It's good fun with friends. Alright, so let's see if I could jump into a match real quick and I can show you about the movement. There's also a training area. It's just a little area you can shoot dummies. There's nothing special about that either. Up here you have your premium currency, and you have your free currency there, your level, obviously name, and the friend systems over here. So, down there you see this. The icon's on the bottom. So you see that you score when you connect 2 adjacent points. You don't score if you do not do that. So if you catch A, you catch point A, and I'll talk about it in a minute. But if you capture point A, and you don't capture point A, like A1, and you don't capture A2, you get no points. You have to have both of these points. Okay, same thing with B, same thing with C. So you need the corresponding points. You don't just get points for capturing 1. You have to get the connected points. Adds a little depth there. Alright, so here's the deal with this, with the movement, okay? So you have normal running, okay? You have your tactical sprint, okay? You have crouch, and you have crouch sprint. You can actually run crouch, which is really cool. Start of the map, you've got vehicles. You also have an APC. Let's see who takes that. You can spawn to the APC. So you can spawn to points that you've taken. You can spawn on your squad. You can spawn in an APC as well. So very useful to know. Why these people never grab the APC is beyond me. Alright, so I'm not going to spend much time here. I just want to show you how things work. Really quick. So along with your sprint, everything, and your crouch, you do have a prone position. You have a forward prone. If you double tap the arrow key, you can turn around. You have a backward prone. Really cool. Okay. As you notice, our squad is down there by the mini-map, and I've been assigned squad leader. So I'm using my middle mouse button. I'm not sure what the default is to mark things. So you can mark enemies by double tapping. You can mark objects by single tapping, or you can hold the button down and have a menu. So that's how that works. So very much like Battlefield, you're going to run out and you're going to cap points. I'm just going to ride with this guy. I don't know where he's going. That's not me driving. This is a rework of like the first map they had. So I haven't played this map since, oh god, 2018. Okay, hopefully he hides the APC so that we can respawn on it later if he's a smart guy. He didn't do it. Hey buddy, we need to hide this. You know what? Whatever. Whatever.
Our units are taking hold of objective Bravo 2.
You can hear footsteps. See? I heard that guy coming. So footsteps are pretty good. Not crazy. And the game may seem a little campy at first when you first play this, but it's really not. Once you learn the maps and you learn how to spot enemies, it becomes so much easier. Got one guy. There. Wish I had a smoke.
Back on the stop.
Ah, you got me. Okay, so anyways, that's it. Basically, taking points, adjacent points, defending. There are some cool things you could do with the strikes. So you do have strikes, like airstrikes, that you can deploy on vehicles, right? You can deploy on the map. You have UAVs, of course, and you also have the counter UAV is called a jammer, and it's really cool in this game. So with the jammer, let me go ahead and spawn somewhere so I can get the noise out. Okay, So with the jammer, you can jam a certain spot of the map, which prevents enemies from spawning there, where it's jammed. It also prevents them from seeing the minimap, and it also
Area
disables
Charlie is
electronics
under our
in the
control.
jammed area. Meaning that if your enemy puts mines down in a certain area, when you jam that area, the mines don't work. A really cool concept. I really like it. So yeah. So this is
Objective Charlie 1 is
World War
under
3 in a
attack.
nutshell. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If so, please give me a like and subscribe, thumbs up, whatever. Leave in the comment section anything I may have missed. There's probably plenty of details that I can tell you right now, but I just wanted to get you guys started. So I appreciate you taking the time. Peace.